Hi there, Michael Martin here. I want to make this real quick video because I get a lot of people asking me how the pay plan works and how you make money, how the matrix works. So I just wanted to make this quick video because it is pretty simple, but it's better when you have a good visual of it. Okay, so I call this type of a pay plan a team build or a team effort. Now this is how it works. When you join, okay, you're thrown on, and every board works the same, no matter whether it's 50 or up to 3,500. So you get put onto a board. All right, and it's a clean board like this. So all you need to do is fill these 6 spots. When you fill these 6 spots, the board breaks. I call it a break. Some people call it a cycle. The board cycles, and you make the money for the level that you're at. So if this is a 50 board, you make $125. If it's the $100 board, you make $300. If it's a 300 board, you make $900, so on and so forth. Okay, so I want to show you a couple examples here of what I mean. Well, actually, before I go on, no, let me show you one other one here, so I can let me pull up this one. Okay, so this was one of my 300 boards. All right, you can see I'm here, and I brought in 2 individuals right here. All right, so this piece right here is actually part of my sponsors board as well. So him and I wanted both these spots filled. I just happened to move a little bit faster and I got those spots filled myself. Okay, so now Mike here has these 2 spots to be filled plus 4 down here for his board. Lorenzo the same thing, right? So but these 2 are part of my board as well, so I want these spots filled. So Mike is marketing to fill these 2. I'm marketing to fill these 2. Same thing with Lorenzo. I'm marketing to fill these 2, and he's marketing to fill these 2. And no matter who fills them, okay, when they're filled, this board will flip, and I make $900. All right, so it's a team build. It's a team effort. All of us want these spots filled, so all of us are marketing and working at it. Okay. And then once that fills, I'll cycle off onto a new board, and then Mike will work with his 2 guys to fill his 4. And then when he cycles off his board, he's going to follow me into my board. You always follow your sponsor. Okay? And this goes on for infinity. You just get a new board and you fill it up. You work with your team members to fill it up. It cycles, you make money, get a new board, work with people to fill it up. So let me show you a couple scenarios how this can work out. Okay, here's a $50 and a $100 board of mine. Now the yellow represents indirect people, so people I did not bring in, and blue is what I brought in. So you can see again, I beat my sponsor here, and I brought in 2 right away at the 50 and the 100. Then Lorenzo went out and did his job, got 2 people, all right, on both boards. So then I brought this guy in here. And then I eventually ended up bringing in this guy. So for this particular board, I only had to bring in 4 people. It cycled. I made 125 on this board. I made 300 on this board for a total of 425. And I started off from scratch on brand new boards again. All right. Now here's another way it could work out. This is how people would love it to work out every time, but it always doesn't. You never know how it's going to work out. So you got Dave here. Okay. So Dave came in. His sponsor got these 2 before he was able to bring someone in. So these spots got filled. Then Jeffrey went out and got his 2 and filled those spots. So Dave brought this in. Ton ended up filling this spot. So Dave only brought in 1 person. The rest of the team took care of the spots. The board cycled and he made $125. All right. So what I tell my team members, I'd say just come in with the mindset that you need to get 6 spots. And if the indirect and if your other team members plug people in, it's a bonus. But I can tell you right now, I've never had to get all 6 spots. The most spots I've ever had to get is 4. So it's really cool. The team just works together, and that's the reason why I'm giving away that video that I made. I've been following a Facebook strategy that literally doubled my business in my other company, and then you've seen probably the pictures already. It propelled me to #1 on the leaderboards in this company as well. So I want to get that video in everybody's hands because I want a full team of producers. Everybody's going out and getting what they need to get, because the ideal situation is everybody just get 2. If Dave gets 2, Jeff gets 2, Tom gets 2, boom, the board flips and we move to the next one. Everybody get 2, flips, we move to the next one. So that's what I want. I want a bunch of people who go out there and get their people, and we flip boards and we make money. So that's why I'm giving you my favorite strategy, the strategy that I've used for 2 businesses, and it's the only thing I use now. Okay? So that's it. Quick video. Hope that makes you understand this a little bit better, and I look forward to working with you. Bye.